also with my faith in God, because I was praying a lot during that time, bro. Like trying to figure out what my purpose was being on that team.
How has those lessons, the ability to overcome obstacles, how did that transfer to help you in medicine?
Then for football, our schedule had to be cleared from 2 to 6 p.m. every day. Had pre-practice meetings, and of course you have practice, and then sometimes you'd have post-practice meetings. I wouldn't get home basically till like 8, usually on a given day.
You gotta study.
Then I gotta study. Yes, I was tired, but like I said, discipline. Motivation can only take you so far.
You know, ask God your purpose. Ask God, why are you here? I wanted to go to the NFL, wanted to go to the NBA, wanted to be a rapper. But God directed me to be a physician. And I still pursue my rap, still music on the way, y'all. Stay tuned. You know?
Gotta have faith, gotta have discipline, and you gotta put the work in. Like, when you do those 3 things, you will get the results that you want to get.
Yeah, it's BigGameCham. You know the name, the most authentic in the game. Welcome to episode 4 of my journey to medicine. And today's special guest is a D1 athlete who walked onto the football team at the University of Maryland during his freshman year. And he's only the second football player in the school's history to graduate with a STEM major. He's also done post-bac research for 2 years at the National Institute on Drug Abuse. He's coming from Crofton, Maryland, and he's a first-year student at Howard University College of Medicine. Mr. Owura Berko.
What's up, y'all? What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
Thank
Yes,
you for
sir.
having me on, bro. It's a pleasure to be on here. Like Chan said, my name is Owura. From Crofton. Things I love to do outside of like studying or just in medicine, like love working out. Working out is pivotal. Like, can't lie, bro. Like, I don't work out, I can't function. Like, my body will tell me that there's something wrong. But listening to music.
Yes, sir.
Low-key been like interested in like just going to museums and stuff, like looking at art has been something that's like new hobby I want to get into, try new things, you know what I'm saying, as I like go through med school and like just find new venues of like entertainment or thinking or whatever it may be, just get into a new type of field that outside of just science or
Expand your perspective.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. So,
Man, favorite music artist is Gunna.
Gunna Winner.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. He just dropped that new album, that new mixtape.
Last
that
one, he was sliding. It was cool.
Facts.
It was cool.
Facts. I think he just performed too at
Yeah, he was at Afrofest.
Yeah. I ain't slide, but I saw some on people's stories.
Yeah, bro, I ain't slided that joint. We had
locked in.
Yeah, to lock in on studying.
Facts. Yeah, for sure. So I play high school basketball, and I think a lot of the lessons I learned from sports help transfer to like the medical field, and like just being able to apply that discipline, that work ethic, time management to school. So I guess we could talk about that. Like, how do you feel like your athletic background has helped you as a STEM major, like as a pre-med student, and then now as a medical student? How has those lessons, the ability to overcome obstacles, you know what I mean, putting in work, waking up early, grinding hard, sometimes 2 days, 3 days workouts, and just putting in that work, how did that transfer to help you in medicine?
That's a good question. One of the fundamental things I learned as being an athlete, bro, one is teamwork. Teamwork is like, you gotta learn how to work with other people that are different from you, come from different backgrounds, cultures, lifestyles, morals, whatever it may be, to accomplish a common goal. College, on the football field, that goal was to win. So like, and you build that teamwork, that camaraderie, that chemistry in practice. You're all grinding together, growing through literally, sorry for family, but going through hell together basically, bro. Like in camp, workouts, whatever it may be, to form that bond and helping pushing each other to get each other to the next level. For a lot of those players, whether it was to go pro, and other players like me, it was always medicine. That was the foundation goal. But through that, I learned, like in medicine, you're gonna have to work with other doctors. So building that foundation for teamwork, learning how to communicate, learning how to lead in areas that you're necessarily strong in, that others may be weak in, and not only learning how to lead, but also learning how to sometimes let other people lead in areas that you yourself may be weak in. You don't want to lead people that you're with in the wrong direction,
Right.
steering you away from the goal that you want to accomplish. So you learn that as well. And then mental resilience. Life gets hard during sports, practice grinding, like it gets hard. Everything gets hard, but learning how to, not focus or hyper fixate on the current situation you're in right now when it gets to that hard time, but using that situation to propel you to where you want to go, and using that motivation, those hard times to, really ground yourself to propel forward to the direction that you want to go. And so like, what was it? Like one of those things during those hard times, you're doing the same thing over and over again. Week after week, practice after practice, like tired day after day, man. Like one of those things that I personally learned a lot, and that my coach, Coach Locks, he really emphasized a lot, like to us, was discipline. Doing the things that you need to do, or sometimes even don't want to do, each and every day. Like I said, to reach that goal that you have set for yourself, whether it's set for your team, whatever it may be. So for me personally, like since the goal was always medicine, it's not like I ain't giving my all in football. Like I definitely gave it my all, because once again, it's a team sport.
You don't get to that level without giving your all.
You have to.
Right.
Once again, like the team's bigger than yourself, so you have to give your all. And through learning that process through sports all my life, like football, basketball, whatever it may be, giving my all in those sports directly translated to how I act in school. And like my focus when it comes to my academics. That discipline of practicing every day, not even for the allotted times that you practice with your team, but putting in those extra hours of work, for basketball, going to the gym early in the morning, getting shots up, or even after school, after practice, getting shots up, or on the weekends, or whatever it may be. Football, as a DB, thankfully you can do a lot of drills on your own. So getting your footwork right, you know what I'm saying? Like different drills, like all that type of stuff. It directly translated to how I looked at schoolwork and when it came to academics. There are a lot of days, especially in undergrad, like I have a workout in the morning, like 6:30 a.m. workout. And then like around like 7:30, 8. Shower, eat breakfast, take like a 50-minute nap. I have class from like 10 to like 12, 1. Then for football, our schedule had to be cleared from 2 to 6 p.m. every day. For meetings, like you come and eat lunch, you have pre-practice meetings, and of course you have practice, and then sometimes, depending on your position, you'd have post-practice meetings, and then obviously eat dinner. I wouldn't get home basically till like 8, usually on a given day. Then I gotta study. And so like, yes, I was tired, but like I said, discipline. Motivation can only take you so far. Motivation is temporary. That discipline will keep things going. Like it will get you to where you want to go as long as you put that work in. Like gotta have faith, gotta have discipline, and you gotta put the work in. Like when you do those 3 things constantly over a period of time, you will get the results that you want to get. Another thing I learned from Kobe.
Kobe. Facts. Yeah, that was my favorite player.
Oh, he was your favorite player?
Yeah, my mentality. That's how I would, because in basketball, I'm not the tallest, I'm not the biggest, not the strongest. So how can I be great even if I'm not the tallest, the biggest, the fastest? I had to have the work ethic. And I had to have the mindset, the mentality. I might not be able to out-jump, out-run, but I can out-think. And I can out-work. So while they partying, I'm working. While they sleeping, I'm working. So by the time they get their first workout, I already done got my workout in. So now I'm that much more prepared. Like you said, proper preparation prevents poor performance. So whenever I go into an exam, just like game day, I'm confident, I have faith because I put the work in. It's not like, oh man, we gonna win, we didn't practice. No, we practice. We put the work in all the way from the off season. And when you put in that work and you over and over, when it's game time, it's
like obviously you got the nerves, you're nervous,
but it's like you confident
because you're like you put the work in, you set the groundwork in, like you're prepared for this. Like that's one of the things my coach actually told us a lot, like during like during the season and stuff, even especially during camp, bro. Camp was that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Bro.
Yeah.
But like during camp, one of the things, and like during overall in the season, whenever we have practice and stuff, the amount of time and the efficiency of preparation you put into something will be a direct. Oh no, my fault. I'm sure I'm going backwards. How like it kind of goes down to like how you said proper preparation prevents poor performance. Like how you do on something, how you perform on something, like the outcome of it is a direct reflection of the preparation that you put into it. You know what I'm saying? So like however you work, however much preparation you put into something, that's gonna reflect how you do when that time comes for the said thing that you prepare for. So like it just all goes hand in hand with each other, bro. Like I really can't stress it enough. Like if I had like 3 top like qualities to like that helped me with that transition from undergrad to here, or just overall in life when it comes to achieving goals that I set for myself. First one, you gotta have faith. God is the center. For me, God is the center of everything. You know, He blessed me with certain skills, tools that I can use to and work on to get me to the destination that not only I want to go, but the purpose that He has for my life. So God is very much the center for me, at least. So that process. Then the next thing is discipline. You gotta have discipline. That's where the Kobe mindset comes in. Discipline / consistency, doing the things over and over and over and over and over again. Even when you get tired of it, even when you feel like it's not really translating, just doing it over and over and over again with intention, not just lackadaisical going through it. It will, I promise you, will help you become more structured. It'll help you, you know what I'm saying, build that confidence in yourself with that preparation that we were talking about. Like, even when you don't want to, doing the things you need to do, whether it's, you know, studying for a test that you have, or, you know, if you want to like get more into a field when it comes to medicine per se, sending those emails out to introduce yourself to different doctors or PIs or whoever it may be in the field that you want to go in, to set that foundation for the connection that you want to build with them. Whatever it may be, it requires discipline. And then like when you talk about like, even from like when I worked at NIDA, National Institute on Drug Abuse, bro, I got that internship like through a sports psych doctor for the football team, right? But while in that process, bro, I sent about like over 150 emails to different PIs asking if they had one availability, sending my resume and stuff, and then two, like if like, you know, I'd love to learn more, and if they reach out saying they have an open sponsor like to interview me,
I appreciate it.
But like over 150 emails, bro, day after day after day, bro, trying to get it. Thankfully, I got a position at NIDA, very fruitful, learned a lot there. But my fault. Discipline, consistency. And then the third thing is just tenacity, just hard work, putting in that work while being disciplined, while keeping that faith. It's all going to lead you to the destination that you want to go. So yeah, that would be my top 3. Yeah. What about you though?
I like how you said God first. That's definitely important. I think, you know, just praying, keeping that spiritual relationship with God, and, you know, ask God your purpose. Ask God, why are you here? You know, for me, you know, I wanted to go to the NFL, wanted to go to the NBA, wanted to be a rapper, but God directed me to be a physician, and I still pursue my rap. Still, music on the way, y'all. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but God guided me here, and so I think trusting in God. I think it's Proverbs 3 verse 5, or Proverbs 5:3, and it was saying, lean not on your own understanding, but lean on God's understanding. Trust in God, and that's for me, you know, knowing that God is in control. Sometimes through the good, the bad, knowing that God has a purpose for it. So I'll say God first. Second thing I would say is, oh man, you hit a lot of good points. Discipline. I'm gonna say surrounding yourself with the right people. I think birds of a feather flock together. You know, and I always believe in assets over liability. So, you know, asset is something that brings value, liability takes from. So if you're around people that can pour into you and you're pouring into them, then y'all will soar together.
Oh yeah.
But if you're around people that are negative, people that are miserable, misery loves company. So I can't hang around people that are miserable because how they gonna make me feel? They gonna make me miserable. Right. So I gotta make sure I'm hanging around people that are like-minded, such as Owura, such as Rob. People I kick it with are people that are like-minded, and it helps you stay focused. It helps you build that motivation and inspiration to keep going. Because like you said, the journey is difficult, and you know you rely on God, you rely on your discipline, and you also gotta rely on the people around you to help you know keep going. So I would say being around the right people. Then third, I would say bouncing back from failures, like, cause one thing that I used to struggle with was perfectionism. Even in sports and basketball, or even in school, I always wanted to be perfect. But as I got older, we'll never be perfect. We're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna mess up on a quiz or exam. You're gonna miss a shot. You're gonna miss a game winner. And your teammates, the crowd, like, dang, bro. I remember I missed a lot of game winners, but I had the confidence to shoot it. I'm taking that shot. Make a miss. Hey.
A shot never taken 100%.
Come on now.
100% miss, bro.
Nah, fact. So it's like, you know what I mean? But being able to bounce back when the shot doesn't go in, being able to bounce back when the quiz doesn't go your way, I think that's just as important. You have to understand you'll never be perfect. None of us perfect. That's in medical. None of us perfect. We don't get 100 on every assignment, an A on every quiz, or none of that. But we persevere through the struggle, through the adversity. That's what makes you a champion.
No, really.
That's what makes you. It's not hard. But it's how hard you could and keep going. Keep standing in the championship round 11, round 12. We still standing. Ali took all the. He stood on the ropes, and then he bounced back though.
Hey.
A lot of people would have been folded.
Bro, back in the corner, bro.
Nah, fact.
Body shot, the body shot, hurt.
Man, but he kept going. So I think bouncing back from adversity or from, losses and things of that nature, because it's not a loss, it's a lesson. Any experience that was negative, I learned from. It might be a relationship with a woman we broke up, I learned from it. Might be a missed shot, a bad game, I learned from it. Watch film. What did I do wrong? What can I work on? There's always room for improvement. So I don't look at things as losses, but look at it as a lesson. And so I say, God, surround yourself with the right people and then bounce back from adversity.
Yeah, that's real, bro. That's real. Like when you're talking that bounce back from adversity is like, you hear it a lot, but like it's a very much real thing, bro. Like even like during my time on the football team, bro, like I walked on and with me,
that's impressive,
like,
bro. That's
being an athlete, bro. Like main thing, like you want to get in the game. Like outside of winning, like you want to be in the game. Like you want to aim. The goal is to start and to win. Like win first and foremost, but you want to be active, like in that winning process in the game. And one of the hardest things for me to like adjust to when it came to football, like, bro, I didn't get in, bro. Not gonna lie. So like that took like a very big mental and emotional toll on me, because like throughout all my life, like all the sports teams I've been on,
you've been the man.
I've been either starting or sixth man. Like I'm in the mix.
Yeah.
And so like it was a very big adjustment for me, like, having to take that step back. You know what I'm saying? And it took a big mental and emotional toll on me. Like I became very isolated. Like I thought like I let my family down, friends down. People were supporting me down when it came to that realm, because like I wasn't on the field. Like I felt like inferior in a sense, But that wasn't the case. Like it clicked in my head one day, like as I was going home from practice, that like, bro, like football once again is a team sport. Ranges from coaches, players, management, association. It's all across the board, bro. And everyone plays their own critical part to the team's success. Whether it's the trainers, the doctors, coming up with a recovery plan for a player from injury to nurse them back to full health. Whether it's from coaches coming up with new strategies, new game plans. Whether it's new players working on their techniques to get better at the game. Right. Offensively, defensively, special teams, whatever it may be. And I realized that like my role was like in that time was to like help prepare the team for games. And if I'm helping prepare the team, I have to give it my all. And so going hard for my teammates who are out there during the games not only helps benefit me in getting better in my skills, but it also helps benefit them and the overall team to be successful. And that's winning games on Saturdays, some Friday nights, of course, but mainly Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? So like having that transition of thought, that mental shift, also with my faith in God, because I was praying a lot during that time, bro. Like trying to figure out what my purpose was being on that team. If I'm not starting or in the game playing a lot, majority of the time the game, like why am I here? And that change, it was all part of the process of like bouncing back from adversity. Like that was a major adversity for me during my college career, undergrad career. And so finding a way around that and building confidence in that and further building confidence in myself, because it was one of those times like my confidence was basically at an all-time low, bro. But like building that confidence back up and knowing my purpose for why I'm on that team and using that purpose not only on the field but also off the field when it came to schoolwork with that hard work, all that stuff and that discipline, it just helped funnel me to the position that I'm in today, thankfully by God's grace. And you know what I'm saying? Like it just still kind of feels surreal, bro. Like white coat was a while ago in July, like July 9th. But like we really prayed for times like this, like you know, having up late nights going through lectures, like bombarded with lectures night after night, like really prayed for problems like this. So whatever like situation you're in, like the point for me goes back to say that whatever situation you're in, especially in times of adversity, like you're saying, be grateful for the things that you can learn from it. Know like what you can learn from it and how you can apply it to your life to be successful down the line, whether it's career-wise, relationship-wise, school-wise, whatever it may be. It all can be interlinked through what you can learn and how you can apply it. So yeah, it's major, bro. Being able to bounce back from adversity, being able to use that adversity to propel you in the direction that you want to go.
Yeah, sir. Well said. You know what I mean? Well said. I guess the closing statements we could give is basically one message for a student, a pre-med student who's listening, who's watching that, you know, is maybe in the midst of a struggle. You know what I mean? What are some words of advice that you would, you know, give them to, you know, but you already gave them a lot of gems. But if one last, you know, as we wrap up the video, what is, you know, one message that you would like to give them? They may be struggling, they may be studying for the MCAT, they may be struggling with organic chemistry or physics or just dealing with a lot of personal struggles. What is like a message that you have for them?
A message that I say is that just like really continue to keep your head down and trust in the process. Take it day by day. Like fall in love with the process. There's gonna be ups and downs within the process, but as long as you continue to do the work and have that discipline, even in times where you do not feel like it, you really don't want to do it, continue to do it because it's gonna pay off in the long run. It may not feel like it's paying off necessarily in that moment, in that day, in that week, in that month, but it will pay off. And you just have to trust in it, and you have to have faith in whatever higher power that you might believe in. So have faith, pray, continue to stay disciplined, focused, put in that work, and not gonna lie, rely on your support system. If you have a support system, friends, family, mentors, whatever it may be, especially people who've already been through it, ask them for certain advice. You can ask them for certain tips on how to get through it, what their thought process was, how they worked around it. Lean into that, because none of us can do this alone.
Facts.
None of us can do this journey alone. You gotta have some type of support system, someone guiding you, or whether it may be someone helping you. Like the work, yes, you gotta put in yourself. But outside of that, you need people guiding you in the right direction, following you in the right direction, hearing advice from different perspectives to add to your own perspective or your own process to help make it that much better. So yeah, just consistency, work. Think of Kobe Bryant, man. That's
Yeah,
that's
Mama
that's
been
all I'm
telling
gonna say.
Mama been
Real.
telling. Facts.
Real.
Well said, bro. Appreciate your time again.
For sure. Thank
Hope
you
you
for
all
having me.
enjoyed. Yeah, yes sir. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see next, and we'll catch you on the next video.